my sister, now we're living together.
We are roommates in
What the hell?
Yes, one of the worst starts of all time, folks.
What happened?
Welcome to the pod. I don't know. I usually say "and we are," and then you kind of jump in, but you just started,
Well, I was trying to get
and then
right
I tried to
it.
power through.
And
What I did was I failed to yes and you there.
Some are saying that was the worst intro we've ever had.
Some are here, some are there.
Summer.
You ever heard that?
Summer everywhere.
It's I'm gonna give you summer teeth. It's a hockey thing.
Oh, summer here, summer there.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I believe that reference is in How I Met Your Mother, one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
Damn! Shout out to the crew over there at How I Met Your Mother. Give them a look on ABC. I believe it airs on
Is it?
every Tuesday. No, I have no
I was
idea.
like, I don't think they're on the air anymore. This is kind of an old show.
Oh God, we're not even fucking roommates, folks.
We're not brothers-in-law,
We are.
good friends.
Who do we have to
I
clarify
never met your
this?
mother, actually.
Oh, never met my mother.
I've never met your mother,
That's true. Pat, shout out to Pat.
Patty Cakes.
We got to work that out. Well, last time they were here, you were in Florida.
Yeah,
You were doing some big shows down in Florida.
you know me. I believe I was doing a show in a backyard.
It sold out,
It
though.
was big though. Yeah,
Sold out.
It was big. Hundo peeps.
Wait, who did we have to clarify with the other night that we're not roommates or that we're not brothers? Oh, it was in
a lot of
Fargo.
people. Oh yeah.
It was in Fargo. We had to do that again.
People.
I-
I mean, just everyone thinks so.
But like, why would we do that?
Do what?
Like,
Why would we lie though?
What do you mean?
Like, why would we make up this premise? Because a lot of people, they don't know the web series. They just know, like, the pod.
Right.
Or, like, it's, like, kind of like a tangential, like, they're... Because also in the web series, we played ourselves, pretty much.
But I mean, it would be kind of a crazy coincidence, right?
That we were both comedians.
That we're both comedians, and then we ended up being family members. And we're
But
like,
I
"Let's
think
do a
people just
pod?"
take it at face value. They go, oh, they're brothers-in-law.
These people got to stop taking stuff at face value.
Here's
Tom.
the problem is we're world-class actors.
That's a fair point.
As just proven. We just did a self-tape. That's why I'm Glasses Tom. You're welcome, YouTube viewers.
Yeah, those glasses don't work, by the way.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're blue light glasses.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying, like, they look bad.
Oh, no.
I was like, what the hell, man?
But they're not working for you. I tossed on some. I think I want blue light glasses to work.
Yeah.
Because I want to wear glasses.
Oh, dude, I wore these for 2 years of my life.
But like
Every day.
But like not out and about.
Sometimes.
But so what? Because I had tried that sensation as well, and you're kind of like, everyone knows I'm a liar.
Yeah, but I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too, but like
You
I
feel
know
undercover.
But I know that I don't need glasses.
Yeah.
And I feel like someone's gonna call me out. I'm like, oh, what prescription are those? And I'm like, oh, this is actually just kind of an accessory.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was saying. Because I used to wear them to the office when we had the old commute in.
Right.
And then I would wear them out and about after.
Sure.
And then people go, do you have glasses? And I go, these are blue light, but I just wore them to work and I just have them.
And you're like,
I'll scratch them if I, put them away. I don't have the case.
Instead of just being like, yeah, I just want to wear them.
I just feel cool in them.
Oh, it's the same idea. Like, why are you wearing the shirt you wear?
I don't know.
Why are you wearing the shoes you wear? Because you like them.
Yeah.
You can toss some glasses on.
You should be able to.
I don't think it's that big of
Maybe
a...
I'm going to wear them.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah. I think, God, the table's uneven today.
It's driving me...
Me too.
I think Seymour did this
It's
probably.
not usually like this, though. What the hell happened?
This is like when the waitress comes up and she just like shoves a bunch of napkins under one of the legs.
That's what I'm about to do right now. This is
Could also be a waiter. I mean, I don't know why I went right to... This is probably...
This is
the
great
worst.
pod.
Yeah, this is the worst start to a pod of all time.
And
folks.
that's fine because we know it.
Here we go. How's that? Now
Wow. I mean,
now
it's
we're
fixed
cooking.
instantly. Shout out Liquid Death.
Shout out to the sponsor, Liquid Death. Send us some more cases of this liquid
I would
death.
love another case of that mango if you're listening.
Mango is big. I'm telling you, these LaCroix are absolutely...
Yeah, and I just got a
Itching my
little
balls.
6-can fridge that they'll be in. So next week they'll be cold.
Pamplemousse. Is that even a thing? What is a
It's
pamplemousse? Oh. Is that what a grapefruit is called?
I have no idea where that name comes from. It's French or something.
Yeah, we'll tone it down.
I don't know, Tim. The French are assholes.
Can
Can I? Oh, we had a little birthday party last night.
B-Day party.
Yeah, I had to be on boyfriend duty the whole time.
I was about to say for your GF, but I was like, I don't know if we've ever discussed your GF
No,
on the POD.
let's keep it like vague though.
Let's keep
I
it
want
pretty
to be
low
like
key.
mysterious.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the GF was there last night. She accused me of hating her.
Yeah, but that's only because I keep telling her that he does.
No, I had a pretty great line though. I don't know if you remember it,
What?
but I was giggling about it all night.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh, I remember this.
She goes, "Oh, you hate me, don't you?" And I was like, "No, hate's not the word I would use."
Yeah. That's good. That was.
She
a good
didn't
one.
love that, but I got a big kick out of
That
it.
was a good pop.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
slapping myself a high five in the bathroom after that one.
I slapping yourself a high five. I don't even know. Is that in the mirror or both your hands?
Mirror.
Because either one would work.
Yeah, I go mirror 5.
Mirror 5 is better.
Yeah, because you look at yourself and you're like, hey, great work out there,
You
man.
you get a couple tequila sodas in you can kind of convince yourself that's you're
Top
high
shelf
fiving
riff.
someone.
I'm high fiving myself in the bathroom. Why the hell not, folks?
Oh man!
But we had a good time. Yeah, you were on boyfriend duty. I was just on friend duty. I was in there just mixing it up.
You're having a good time.
I was talking a little shit over here, talking a little shit over there.
Yes, it was good. I was reeling from I had an all-time anxiety moment last night. Can I tell you about it?
At the PARTY?
No, before it.
Oh, lay it on me.
At the world famous Comedy Cellar. This is one of those moments where I had this thought while I was in it. I'm like, man, I would love if a friend was here.
Sure.
Because I needed someone to share in this with me.
And you're looking around, and it's just foes as far as the eye can see.
100%. All right, so this is what went down. I'm down in the VU.
Yeah.
And it's the biggest room at the Comedy Cellar, and that's the only one that you actually sit in the room at the table.
Sure.
All the other ones you're kind of like hidden,
Right.
but you're sitting at the table in the back, and it's also the place where you can get food for free.
Love that.
So I get in there, and one of the things is like
What'd you go? Nachos?
Nachos. Guys, some barbecue pork nachos, please. I'm about to go up.
Try to keep it light before I get on stage.
Trying to absolutely poop my pantaloonies. I go. They have these little chicken kebabs, like skewers.
Sure, love it.
I go. Can I go 3 chicken skewers, 3 veggie skewers? Because they're pretty small.
Okay.
And I'm trying to keep it light.
Not a bad order.
Keep it tight.
Yeah, got to keep it light and keep it tight.
Yeah. First you got to keep it light. That'll keep it tight.
That's how you keep it tight. Is by
Yes.
keeping it light.
So I'm trying to keep it light, and I go, hey, bring it in tight. And I go, can I have three chicken skewers? And it's a new waiter,
Okay.
and I'm a new person there, so
Sure.
it's like it's
Just
the blind
two-
leading the blind.
It's just 2 nervous people
Yeah.
talking at each other.
I go, can I go 3 chicken skewers, 3 veggie? And then he brings out 3 chicken and 3 steak. So now I'm just all meat.
Okay, I'm not. I'm an all meat kind of guy.
But
not
I
mad
eat
at that.
veggies about once a week, so I was like, damn, I really kind of need the veggies.
Needed those.
So I was like, all right, this isn't a big deal. He comes back and I go, hey, I'm so annoying, but I think you misheard me, but can I get 3 veggie? And he's like, what? I'm like, it was 3 chicken, 3 veggie. And he's like, oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, all good. Goes back in there, brings out 3 more chicken and 3 more veggies.
What is this guy doing?
So now, I think he went back in there and just corrected the order.
Oh, but it didn't.
But
like,
he just went through
yeah,
again.
Yeah.
So now I've got,
Now you got
so many.
49
I have
skewers in
4
front of you.
plates in front of me, and I'm the only one who had gotten food at the table. So now I just look like an absolute pig. There goes keeping it tight. Also,
When you're also like, hey, so can you actually take a lot of this away now? Like, there's way too much food in
I look
front
like
of me.
a pig,
I look
dude.
like an absolute. Well, you're the guy that they're like, oh, Tom's taking advantage of the free food.
exactly.
Free food.
I'm trying to. Oh man, it was. I'm panicking.
David's-
When I saw him
he's
coming
just
back
sitting
out
there
with 2
eating
more
a huge
plates,
thing of nachos. Like, look at this pig.
David Tell.
David tells, look at this fucking idiot. Should have got the nachos, kid.
So they bring me now 4 plates, and right as this happens, I'm not kidding. I had taken 1 bite of chicken. The manager comes up and goes, "Oh, we gotta clear the table." Jelly Roll and Machine Gun Kelly walk into the room, and it's their table now because Bargatze was there running his SNL set,
Oh, okay.
and so they're with him, I guess. But why does Bargatze have such a cool group all of a sudden?
Wait. Machine Gun Kelly is
Yeah.
there with.
Well, I think he's there with Jelly Roll.
Bargatze?
I think he was there with Jelly Roll.
And then Bargatze.
Jelly Roll is like he knows all the Nashville comics,
Mm,
so he's tied in with them.
There we go. Okay.
So all of a sudden it's like I gotta clear, and now I mean I'm not kidding. The second after I took a bite, Jelly Roll rounds the corner and is like scooting in to my chair.
And you're like, hey man, I actually got way too many of these. He's like, I don't want the fucking veggie.
I panicked.
Don't give me the veg.
Dude, I just took 3 of the kebabs in my hand, left the rest of the plates, and then just went and stood in the hallway.
With a bunch
With
of skewers?
kebab, yeah.
Oh my God. This is a tough look.
I know.
This is a really tough look.
And I've got my backpack on.
So you're just kind of manhandling skewers in the hallway.
Yeah, and I kind of just, I looked like I like scavenged them because I have my backpack on, my jacket over my arm, and I have just not raw chicken, but I have just chicken in my hand.
That's, you hate to see that. I would think that, like, I think I would go, like, quick trash. I think I would get rid of, like, 2 of them and just keep maybe 1.
Yeah.
That way you
was
can
so
just be like,
hungry, though.
yeah, plus free skewers.
And they're great.
You should have been like,
good.
yo, Machine Gun, you want to get down on these?
Well, I left the other ones there. I hope they ate them.
You're like, yeah, I don't respect most of the art you make. Like, you want to get down on these, Machine Gun?
Dude, I could have played it cooler. I was on the show. I didn't have to, like, run out of there.
So was she saying you have to get away from this table now?
Yeah, it was. There are famous people here.
Yeah. So you
Because I've never seen that happen before. So that must just be kind of, famous people show up. You gotta scoot.
You got to scoot.
Yeah.
You're an employee now.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think I could have, like, I panicked.
And
Because
just
then I
ran.
saw Jelly Roll. I was like, famous guy.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean.
And I panicked and I just grabbed him and I feel like I could have, like, put my backpack on, been like, do you guys want any of this? Otherwise, sorry, I just ordered too much. I could have been a human. Instead, I grabbed chicken and ran away like a rat. And that was the moment that I was like, kind of wish Tim was here.
Like, I need to share this humiliation with somebody.
Because I'm like, I don't know if anyone's really clocking this. Because everyone's got so much shit going on in there.
Well, wait, did they see you running from the table?
Yeah, but famous people don't really see people, I don't think.
Yeah, probably not.
And then,
I think they're
but then
probably
I went,
always thinking, ooh, look, everyone's probably looking at me.
we are like, we're trying to keep a low profile.
We didn't
so
even
people
notice
don't
the
notice.
little man running.
Yeah, we didn't see that guy backpack running out of here with chicken in his hands. No, he brought no napkins, I don't think.
Tough look. I can't imagine that Machine Gun Kelly would be a great audience member.
I don't know.
I could see Jelly Roll being a good time.
I think he loves comedy.
Yeah, like a name like Jelly Roll.
He said good set afterwards.
Did he?
Yeah. So then they saw me go up at least.
Okay.
And they saw me have a good set. So then I'm like, I almost wanted to say something.
Thanks, Jelly Roll.
Yeah. I wasn't just stealing food.
Sorry, I actually do work here.
I know it looks
No one knows what I'm talking about, including the 2 men in the back that I'm talking to. Yeah. They're also confused. You should have walked up with just like with a kebab like in one of your pockets. It's just like kind of picking chicken out of your pocket.
Mid-set
chicken.
I take a skewer out and I'm like, I eat it like really thoughtfully. Kind of like I'm smoking a cigarette.
You sit on the stool and kind of pontificate for a little while.
I mean,
Interesting.
I guess.
Does anybody have any tzatziki I can get on this thing?
Is it Israel-Palestine or Palestine-Israel? When you really think about it.
But at least you turned in a good set.
Yeah. That was
wait,
huge.
so what did you do with all the chicken before you got on stage?
I ate it.
Oh, you ate all the chicken?
It was just 3 kebabs.
Is it kebab?
I don't know.
Or is it kebab?
I think it's kebab, but I think the song Hottest Girl in the Room by Flight of the Conchords, they say kebabs a lot. And I think that was my first exposure to the word kebab.
But they're New
Australian.
Zealanders.
Or New Zealand. They're New Zealand?
Flight of the Conchords?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I've been giving Australia credit for them for
Whoa,
years.
dude, don't get those 2 mixed up. Australia and New Zealand
They don't
got
like
beef.
It. No likey.
They beefing hard, dude. They're chicken skewering hard.
That's a real chicken versus steak skewer situation.
I mean, God, I would. Here's my thing. If I was going, you know what? I'm going to keep it light. I'm going to keep it tight.
Yeah.
Let me hit a veggie order. And if steak came out, I would say, well, you know what? Sometimes you just get steak.
Sometimes you ask for veggies, you get steak.
You get steak. And then I just have to
know.
sit here with a big smile on my face and
But
hang
I'm
out
not
with
as
Jelly Roll.
teened up as you know?
That's true.
You keep the teen heavy.
That's true. I mean, I think I would have also tried to at least hang at the table for a minute.
No, you would not.
Like, I think it would have taken a couple, like, hey, Tim, you got to get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, oh, all right. I was just hanging with my boys. Later.
Sorry, they call me Machine Gun Timmy.
Damn, Eminem kind of crushed you in that rap battle you guys got into. You look like a fucking fool, and then you dyed your hair pink. How's everything going, though?
I'm going to go eat these in the hallway. where it looks like
Gotta
I
do 10.
found them in the trash can. Because I also I would eat one and then immediately throw the skewer in the trash.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
But it looks like I took them out of the trash.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. It really does. Hanging by the trash can eating food is a tough look.
I will say this: everyone there is so busy. Several staff people walked by me and didn't say a word.
Yeah, they're probably not worried about it.
Yeah,
That's not
I was so in my head.
I would bet that's not the first time they've seen an in the hall skewer munch.
That's true.
They've
They've probably seen an in the hall nacho munch.
That's a crazy. That's a crazy. move.
Thank God I didn't get the nachos.
Then you're just out there kind of like cradling the whole thing.
So hard to one hand eat nachos.
And you're trying to balance it, but like the chip's a little soggy, so it's like kind of just petering over.
Oh, I'm next? All right. Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
There's cheese all over my hands.
God.
Damn, I'm kind of covered in cheese right now. Can I go up after this guy? Can we toss Jelly Roll up for 5?
Just trying to finish my nachos. I asked for veggie nachos, but they brought me a steak.
Tom, we had a bit of
A big zero knob.
well, we got an international zero knob.
Oh, shit. You want to read it?
It's really long.
Is that a no?
I'm keeping it 1,000. Here you go.
Oh, I have to read it?
Get in there.
God, what the hell? All right, we're going to speed read this. International zero nom. Wife and I were in Portugal hiking this past week to see some waterfall.
Flex.
Tough. To see some waterfall. Okay, way to play it cool. I don't know. Seeing
Some
fucking
bullshit waterfall we were checking out.
On the way up, we walked by a couple who appeared to be resting on their way down. Noticed this girl was wearing sandals. Not a terribly difficult hike. 2.5 miles maybe, barely a hike.
Flex.
Dude, what the hell are
Flex.
these flexes? But weird move. On the way back down, we ran into them again with maybe three-quarters of a mile left. The trail is narrow, so can't really pass comfortably. We had walked by some people, and some people walked by us. Most people kind of get the social cue of someone coming up on your heels and get moving. This couple stood their ground. At several points, Guy looked back at me, and I kind of eyed him that we may want to go by them, and he didn't seem to care. If the trail widened, they would walk too wide, so it would be awkward to just walk by them. Terrain at this point, not anything crazy, but this girl was moving like it was her first day walking. No terrible ailments that I think I'm overlooking, just slow as fuck. They kept talking and weren't speaking English. Maybe German, ? Okay, seems a little racist. At points, thank God it was German, though. At points, we were right next to them.
If it was anything else, we'd be like, just put German in.
Yeah. At points, we were right next to them, so it was pretty clear we weren't really trying to walk behind them. Went on for about 15 minutes. You guys have been in the woods recently. What's the etiquette here? Okay.
I mean, these people obviously have to let them pass.
Yeah, so less of a zero, though.
It's poor behavior.
It's poo-poo behavior.
It's poo-poo
I
behavior.
don't know if it's zero.
I'll give it poo-poo behavior of the week.
Sure. Yeah.
Some poo-poo have.
And you know, I mean, you are recently anointed. You've been king of Ridgewood for a long time. Now you're
Years.
just king of the woods.
Years.
Because you're a trail guy now.
Years. Also, you want to interact with some people that won't let you pass on the sidewalk and will stretch 8 deep on the sidewalk and not let you go even when you're right behind them. Come on over to Bushwick.
Yeah.
These people
Are they
over
German?
here, they're not German, I'll tell you that. These people in Bushwick, I mean, they don't give a flying hoot. You could be literally breathing down their neck and they won't move.
I'm running around this neighborhood, and I basically run in the street most of the time now.
Got to do it. It's actually better for your knees.
The street?
Mm-hmm.
Is it softer than the sidewalk?
Yeah, like the concrete's like a little bit softer.
Oh, because it's like tar.
Because, yeah, it's like the asphalt. It's a little bit better for the old knees.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. But, yeah, I would say this is like poo-poo behavior, especially here's the problem. Here's where it really starts passing into, like, egregious behavior, is they made eye contact.
That's where it comes close to zero for me, is if it's truly, and the widening on the wide part of the trail,
like
that's the closest to zero. But it would have to be pretty, like, you'd have to be sure, there'd have to be overwhelming evidence that they are 100% doing that on purpose and not just, like, widening because the trail is wider.
You know, everybody can feel it. You can feel when someone's trying to pass.
Yeah.
You know it. Everybody can feel it.
Yeah.
And this guy in the front, this is a pride thing for this guy. I'm not letting these people.
He's a German.
Yeah, these people. Boy, those Germans.
The Germans historically stubborn.
Chill, though.
Yeah.
They usually handle conflict in a chill way.
Yeah, they're usually starting the conflict. I don't know if they started this one.
But like, you can like, and it's better for everyone. Just let the people go because now they're out of your life and you're out of theirs.
Right.
But you not letting them pass, they're just going to be on you the whole time.
Right, it's
now.
uncomfy.
It's tough for everybody. It's ruining your walk.
Yeah.
And it's ruining theirs.
Yep.
Let them go.
Yeah, I agree. That's the etiquette ruling.
But I do think at some point you do need to. Who is this, Lucas? You do need to just push through.
Yeah, or say something. Just be like, because then
Quick,
if
excuse
you go,
us.
hey, excuse us, can we pop by you? Scusi, you speak German to them. He's
I think that's Italian,
yeah, I think so.
right?
Yeah.
Scusi. I'm like, is
Scusi.
that Italian?
Like, I don't know. My hand keeps going like
Throw
this.
provolone at him.
Because then at least if you do ask and they don't let you, then it's like,
Now we got.
guess what? Now you're 0 of the week.
Yeah. Now it's World War III.
Because now you can fist fight, actually.
God, that would piss me off so much. But the eye contact is essentially the ass,
That's basically a scusi.
and like that's the trail way of being like, hey,
It's time to scoot over.
just scoot your booch a little bit and let us go.
You're wearing flip-flops. It's not your fault. I mean,
I-
it is your fault, but,
I don't love it. I mean, I hope you got to see whatever that lame waterfall was that you were going to check out.
I know. I also don't love the syntax, or that's not it. The
Context.
context? Nah.
Phrasing.
Just phrasing. It seems a little... But you were still upset when you sent this in. Who
Which
was
is
it?
fair.
Lucas?
Luke.
Lucas, you were still upset. I love the small judgmental things throughout it.
I don't think I'm not going to give them 0
Nah.
because maybe there's if they're German, maybe something got lost in translation.
Maybe it's
Maybe the eye contact you were making meant something else in German.
That's true. Okay.
You were giving him the American eyes of, hey, can we pass? And he was looking at you going, what the fuck
He's
does this
going,
guy
this
want?
guy's trying to fuck me and my wife. I can't believe this. I'm going to kind of...
Babe, slow down. This guy wants to fuck. He's going, what the hell? We're going as slow as we possibly can. They're still not
waiting
fucking
for one of us
us?
to fuck me.
Pull your dick out, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think at some point, if the eye contact isn't getting a job done, you got to take matters into your own hands.
Yeah, you got to try.
You got to go single file line and find a gap.
You got to kind of make
gotta-
maybe a quick jog.
A little bit of a jog. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to pierce the A gap or whatever
She's
it's called.
not going to... Yes. That was good. That's football.
That's football.
terminology, right? Yeah.
Penetrate the
but
A
Not
gap.
in Europe.
Yeah, no, they don't get that
It
shit.
would be
in Europe.
American football. So you got to just scoot. And then girl in the flip-flops, she's not catching you.
No, what's she going to do?
Probably trip.
You just push down the
It
mountain.
was her first day walking, according to
Yeah,
Lucas.
Eisenhosen or something.
Eisenhosen.
I think that's German for you're falling off a cliff now.
It's German for I don't want to fuck you and your wife. I'm sorry. Oh my
So yeah,
God.
that's not bad. I mean, I would say on a scale of 0s, that's pretty benign, right?
Yeah.
That just feels like a bit of a miscommunication, but it would annoy me to no end, and I would probably lose my mind.
Yeah. I agree.
So I'm with you, pal. I think it stinks, and I don't love the behavior. Next time, threaten them with violence. Do something a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
Let them know, and let your wife know. I'm willing to start a fist fight in the middle of the woods for your honor.
And then maybe you guys have crazy sex because you stood up for her.
See,
Yeah.
I've experienced this.
This is like your bit.
It's bits cooking along.
They
too.
want to see you be a man.
every once in a while.
Not the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Every once in a while,
Yeah.
they just want to be like, "Oh, right. Yeah,
Oh, he is a man.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He does have hair on his face for a reason. That's
He's
a man.
in the traditional, stereotypical sense.
He can do
Because
stuff.
lately he's been a man in the sense of like kind of breaking down gender norms. Where I'm the breadwinner.
He's like really being a man and like allowing me to provide.
That might be a fun second angle on that bit.
That is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me write that down.
He's like, because until now I've been a man in a more modern sense.
And I'm like, now I'm like kind of letting her take the lead and like pay the rent and buy my food.
Oh man, I have a small 0 nom.
Lay it on me.
It was just something very small that pissed me off. First off, I would like to lead with Hero of the Week, the state of Vermont.
The state of Vermont.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went up there for the first time in my life. Never been to Vermont. Have you been to the Mont?
I don't think I've monted in a while.
Okay, so Vermi is kind of it. It might have taken the #1 spot over Minnesota as best state in the union.
Mont?
Yeah.
What?
I went up there, and I've been there. I was there for all of 12 hours, so I think I got a fair ruling on
Okay,
this.
yeah, lay this on me. I'm
It
excited
just
to hear
gave me
this.
the best vibes. I can't wait to get back there.
Was it fall vibes?
Drove
It was
up there-
fall vibes.
Fall vibes
Yeah.
to the max.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
holy shit.
Trees are looking good.
First off, the drive from here, once you get out of this hellscape we call our home,
Brutal.
and which takes half the drive.
It takes 3.5 hours to get
Yeah,
outside of the city.
Yes.
It's heartbreaking. You'll be driving for 3 hours and you're like, I'm in the Bronx.
That's exactly what happened.
me
Is
out.
I was on the phone with my friend, and I realized they were like, "Where are you driving?" I'm like upstate New York, and then I was like, "No, I'm like just north of Manhattan."
All right, no, I'm still in the Bronx right now. That's Yankee Stadium. Get me out of this.
Yes. So I finally get up there, and the drive is because I went to Burlington, Vermont. The drive is through upstate New York into Vermont. It's all beautiful once you get like 2 hours north.
Sure.
And then you're just driving through these very cute little towns. You're driving along, and then Vermont, the show, Vermont Comedy Club, great spot, packed out, cool people, and I was kind of proud in a way. It was an older audience than I've ever drawn before,
Okay.
but they were like cool.
Cool old.
Like, I don't want to be like, oh, all old people are lame. But it's like, usually when I see an older white audience, I'm like, all right, they saw 2 of my Facebook clips, and they are Republican.
Sure.
And they are not going to like 80% of my act.
Mm-hmm.
These people are like hippie. They're Bernie people.
The Burns. How old are we talking here? Are these 55 plus?
I had a chunk. There was probably a chunk of like the people that I could tell were like there to see me. Not, I would say about half of it was just they were just at the
club. Yeah.
But the people that were there to see me, it was like 30s,
Okay.
like young 30s, and then there was like a solid chunk of like upper 40s into 50s, and a couple like 60 plus.
See, I was thinking when you say an older, I'm thinking like 55 plus.
Yeah, I mean some of that for sure.
But I mean, 40-year-olds are still fun.
Yeah, no, not 40. Like,
They're still mixing it up.
yeah, I guess like the people I'm picturing in my head right now, they were probably like 60.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess most of the people you're performing, it's like probably
I'm usually
mid-20s.
mid-20s to early 40s is, I would say, the biggest chunk. I would say 25 to 40.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
So then it was like, but it was just like a higher percentage, and I was like, damn, this kind of, I don't know how this is going to go. And it was so fun, and I'm just talking to them both during the show and afterwards. They're either like liberal people who are just like Bernie people, or like hippies or like people who like just left New York. A lot of people left New York.
Right.
And are up there now. And then, or they are Republicans, but they all live, they coexist better, it seems, than any place I've been.
Well, this is like, I noticed this when we were in Minnesota.
It's a little Minnesota-ish.
Where it's like, we're cruising around your parents' neighborhood. I was out for that little walk or whatever,
Yeah.
and there was like a Trump sign on somebody's house.
And then
right after that was a Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And then right after that was like a rainbow flag.
Yeah.
And it was like, it's everyone. This is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to believe what you want to believe, and like
And not just
people
have
live
to-
in harmony.
Yeah, I mean, and like not. I really like that. Like, I have a hard time with full on pure Trumpers,
Sure.
but these don't seem like Trump Republicans.
Right.
They're like, they're just like, we hate the government. People.
They're more
Libertarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're probably like Gary Johnson people and stuff, and I don't know. But
People just wasting their votes.
It was it was just really nice. I really fucking loved it. And then
They're woods people.
they're woods people. I mean, it's the biggest city there, and I think it's like 40,000.
Well, I'm telling you, these woods people kind of got something figured out.
Yeah, they're happier.
They are happier, and they're in better shape.
Oh yeah.
I noticed on every like little mountain deal, I was like, all these people are like ripped
Yeah.
and like look good.
Yeah.
And they're old.
And they're not like in the gym 4 hours a day.
Yeah, it's not
They're
gym.
just outside.
It's not gym fit.
No, it's like kind of more utilitarian.
Utilitarian?
Maybe.
I don't even know if that's the right word for that.
I don't know, but they have muscles that they use.
Right. Utilitarian. I feel like that's right.
I think so. It's utility muscles. Yeah.
They're go muscles, not show muscles.
Sure, I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
There we go.
They're keeping it tight.
Keeping it tight.
And light,
And
honestly.
light. They were light on their tootsies, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then I just stayed. I was in Boston the next night, and during the day in Vermont, I just stayed and and walked around Burlington, got a Sammy. They're on the water. It's on Lake Champlain. Went down there, read a little bit. It was just
What you reading?
great. I'm reading Alan Carr's How to Quit Drinking.
Brother?
With no willpower or whatever.
No, I think it's no willpower.
Yeah.
I read that.
I don't know.
Damn
I just
book.
got through the cover.
Yeah, it's just what it says. On
I'm
the
reading
front
that
of the
at
book.
the same time as I'm reading a fantasy novel. It's a real big switch.
No, I think that book is it's a little corny at times.
Sure.
But I think those books are gonna be a little corny at times.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Because it's like a little
a
self-helpy.
little rah-rah.
Yeah. But that's okay.
well, and it's like I'm not drinking anyways till the marathon, so it's like I might as well like read it now, you know? Because
Yeah.
everyone raves about it. So I'm like,
It's a good book. I got a lot of gems out of it. Did have and then like I was telling you today, like the birthday party last night, I had a couple of bevs.
Sure.
Had a fun time with all of our friends there, and then you wake up today and you're like, that's just so not worth it.
The hangovers are worse.
It's just not like. Did I have fun? Sure.
Yeah.
Did I waste an entire day today? Sure. Is it worth it? I don't know.
Time will tell.
I do not know, Tom.
I don't know. At the end of my life, ask me.
That'll be in 6 years. But I was thinking, like today when I woke up, I immediately my eyes opened and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I remember like when I would be hungover, younger in Chicago or whatever, and it was like, oh, I just feel so. I woke up like I was upset.
Well, I was talking about this with my buddy Rich Park the other day. It's like hangovers used to be like just part of it. It
Right.
used to just be like I'm like, well, this is like part of being 23 years old.
I'm
You
just
got to be
doing it.
hungover and make it to the office.
Yes. Yeah.
And now it's like I don't want to.
I just don't have the because like you don't have the.
I just won't do it.
I don't have the fight.
I'll cancel whatever I have.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
I was in and out of bed all day today.
We've never recorded the pod this late. Well, that's not true.
No, we
have,
tried
but
one
only
at
if we were
3
really
a.m.
drunk.
Yeah. But I just kept being like, I'm gonna take a nap. Let me get in the shower. I'm gonna go for. And you just can't get out of the funk.
No.
And I'm like,
We don't want the funk. That's one of the funks we don't want.
that's a bad funk.
Usually we want the funk.
It's a little funky,
Yeah.
too funky.
I was funked up.
But yeah, so I don't know. That was like the first hangover I've had in like 3 months, and it was just a quick reminder of like this blows.
Yeah, my last one was after Laura Peak's wedding, and it was a full day of the place I was staying the day after in Nashville. I couldn't get in there until after the show I was doing that night. So it was a full day of bringing my suitcase around
God.
to multiple spots.
Oh my God.
Hungover.
And this is when you had the bad wheel.
Slept for about 5 hours. Bad wheel on the suitcase.
See that I would just throw that into the middle of the highway. I would just replace everything in there. I would have to ditch
It
the
was
bag.
one of the worst days of my life.
That is so brutal. Are you
Yeah.
meeting up with people or are you alone?
I met up. We did lunch with people, but then I was alone for from 2 to 7, and I went to a coffee shop, but then it closes, and you got to wheel your bag down the street to another one. Went to a bar, got a Diet Coke,
Oh God! See,
which the
that's-
bartender loved. It's the
they-
only person in there, and I spent $3.
They're always pumped about that. You know what's embarrassing is when you're like, yeah, can I just get like a soda water and lime? And they're like, do you want to open a tab?
Yeah, it sucks.
And you're like, no.
I also get annoyed when they charge you for that.
I was just about to say, I'm like, also, just give it to me for
Give
free.
it to me for free, and I'll give you $5.
Yeah, and I'll tip you way more than
Otherwise,
I
if you charge me $2, I'm giving you $3.
if you try to charge me, I'm gonna dump this glass of tonic over your head,
And then I'm gonna have to get another one.
I'm gonna be like, shit, I actually wanted that. Yeah, I guess I'll open a tab.
That guy. Well, I didn't really blame the guy last night because at the birthday party, it's a bunch of comedians and stuff.
Right.
Half the people there are sober. There's 80 people there. Probably the bar tab total was probably like $200.
Oh man, I bet he was like pumped too.
Yeah,
He's like a bunch of
most
comedians
crowded
coming.
it's ever been.
This is gonna rule.
And then
Nah.
it was just everyone was going up and going Diet Coke or
Diet
seltzer
Coke,
with
water,
lime. Yeah,
brutal.
yeah.
Not me. I was
So
going
he
vodka
charged me.
soda.
He charged me $3 for a soda water with lime.
You know, at that point, I think when he sees the writing on the wall, he's like, "Well, look, I got to make some money here.
I gotta do
somehow.
something."
I got to do something.
But if he was just dishing them out, I think he would have made more in tips.
Maybe, but probably not, because comedians,
not
for
great
long
tippers
stretches
either.
of their career, are notoriously poor.
Yeah. Not me. Wait, this is my zero. This is what.
Not
this is why I
me.
brought it up. Yeah, I'm so poor. This is why I brought it up.
What?
I'm in Boston the next night after Vermont.
Baston.
Opening for Beth Stelling. Great time. Great show.
Love it.
Fun time. Encouraged me to do new.
Love
did a
it.
little new. Rift.
Okay.
That didn't go well.
Oops.
No, it was super fun. Afterwards, just a couple people overstaying their welcome at the merch table a little bit.
Are these horny guys?
And this guy, no, maybe a couple of them, but this guy, she has great fans. She has like very kind fans. It's amazing. But then this guy comes up and immediately tells me that he's only there because of his girlfriend, which was like a weird thing that he thought that I was gonna be like, hell yeah.
I don't think I understand why he would bring that up.
He goes up, he's like, yeah, he's like, good stuff, man. I don't even know who she is. I just like came with my girlfriend.
Oh, like he was being too cool for being.
Yeah, like I was gonna. If he was like, I'm a huge fan of Beth Stelling, I'd be like, wow, you're a fan of a woman.
Oh, that's what it was.
That was the energy he was giving me.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh, well, she's like the best. She fucking.
You were like,
rules.
yeah, I'm only opening for her because my girlfriend said it'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm only opening for it because your girlfriend said it'd be cool. It was immediately, I was like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, that's poo.
So that stunk right out of the gate. And then he sits there and he keeps asking me how much money I make doing stand-up.
Wait, okay, I'm fully on board with this guy.
He won't let it go.
I love that.
He's like a prick at this point.
It's about $930,000 a year.
I said, oh, man, I didn't even think of that. Because I was already annoyed I wasn't in having fun mode. And I was so tired. I was just like so ready to get out of there that he hit me with the I only came because of my girlfriend right away. And I was like, I'm done with this guy.
Right.
Girlfriend is meeting Beth. I'm getting boyfriend leftovers.
You're getting the runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, so do you do this full time? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, nice. And I'm like, yeah, it's been fun. You know, just mostly touring. And he's like, it's like all your money's from like stand up. I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much do you make? And I was like, oh, you know, it varies like on the gig, you know, it's up and down. And he's like, no, but like,
no, but it's
like total.
Like, what did you file on your taxes last year?
Basically is what he asked me. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell you.
You said that?
Yeah.
And what did he say to that?
Because then I was kind of like, oh, no, I'm not entertaining you.
God, you should have hit him.
I wish I did.
You should have
I
hit
know.
him with
I
it.
should have hit him with the top.
About $930,000 a year.
Because it would have broken this guy.
Because he needed to know that he was making more money than you.
Yeah, which I knew.
Yeah, that's all he needed to know.
He's wearing very nice clothes.
Yeah.
Nice watch.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I was thinking this guy was going to be a little more burly.
No, picture Boston finance.
Oh, that's not at all what
Probably
I was
lives in
picturing.
Seaport. You've been to the Seaport area?
I have not, but it sounds nice.
It's basically like it would be like someone living in maybe like Soho or West Village, but
Okay.
but nicer. It just got redone.
Class.
So it's like like West Loop, Chicago.
There we go.
I would say.
Okay.
And I mean, I stayed there with my friend who lives down there, and I tried to get Uber Eats around there, and like every restaurant that was like available for pickup, not getting the entrees over $50.
Boo.
Yeah,
Stinks.
this is probably where this guy lives.
Okay, so he's this kind of guy.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, so he's probably making 600-700 G's a year,
maybe. Yeah,
and he just wanted to make sure that he was.
yeah. It was
he
just
was
very
okay
like
with his
it
life
was like
choices.
he wanted me to admit that I was poor.
As you're selling a T-shirt.
Yeah, I was like, I think you can put some context clues together. here.
Yeah, look, I got a
Like,
bag full of koozies here.
I just
dude.
offered to sign a koozie for you.
No, this guy stinks. You absolutely should have made up a number.
I know.
And really stuck to it.
I was just trying to get rid of him.
Well, he wasn't going anywhere.
And I was just thinking zero of the week immediately.
He thought he had a bro in you.
I know. I think sometimes like that happens. It happens at Kelsey shows sometimes too.
You know, it's weird because like you don't necessarily put off bro.
No, and I'm up there being like, I have 6 sisters. My girlfriend makes more money than me. Like nothing about me is like.
Like you're gonna get off and be like, yeah, women suck.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't get why I give that off, but I do.
I think these guys just are desperate to talk to anybody and try and be cool,
Yeah.
which is tough.
I don't know. I'm gonna just start closing on like. By the way, if you're like a huge douche, I don't really want to talk to you.
I'm not that interested. I make $630,000 a year.
You can't.
Whatever.
Strictly off koozie sales.
That's all koozie.
Yeah.
That's before the Patreon and before the actual club pay. So
Yeah.
you can do the math on your own, but it's probably more than most of what you make.
Anyways, I've been Tommy.
Anyway,
You guys ready,
women are lame.
I'm giving off a women hater vibe somehow.
I think he needed. I don't know. Yeah, the thing is he's probably a best-selling fan. He just couldn't admit it.
Yeah, it was. It's so funny to not want to admit that you're a fan of like
Really
a
good,
super good,
really
very
good
successful
stand-up comedy.
comedian.
Yeah, I'm only here because my girlfriend. I don't really like all the brilliant shit she's doing up there.
No.
So kind of can't relate to it. Anyway, you want to arm wrestle or what?
Oh yeah.
I never really understood those guys. It's just guys that never left the frat house.
God. Yes. Well, the frat house is now BlackRock.
Right. Yeah,
You know?
they're just buying up single-family homes and ruining everybody's lives.
Yes. So on that side of it, I am kind of on board with him. So hero of the week for that behavior.
You know, he's a savvy investor, not much of a chit or a chatter, though.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to hang. Speaking of not want to hang,
Uh-oh.
I think right now, man, we're missing it. I think the debate between our boy JD
yes.
Vance and Mr. Timmy Walls.
Wait,
is on.
is this true? They're like ABC or whoever. They said they're not going to fact check anymore.
Is that true?
Yeah, they were just like, we got too much heat for it, so we're just going to kind of.
What the hell?
It's like going to be up to the candidates to fact check each other. So basically, they're like, yeah, you can just lie a
Yeah,
lot.
it's gonna be a lie competition. Well, also JD Vance's team already said they were like, what's the strategy gonna be? And they're like, we're mostly gonna attack him for the National Guard stuff. So it's like they're not gonna go policy at all.
Well, that already was proven to not work.
Yeah.
Like
He has right now. He is the least favorable. JD is the least favorable vice president candidate in like 12 elections.
I thought it was of all time.
I think they said. Well, I don't know if they always used to measure it.
Oh, right. Because he came out, he's like immediately just went into the negative.
Yeah.
Immediately, the first thing he said, everybody was like, "Fuck that guy."
Well, did you see he tried to add a campaign stop at a sandwich shop in Pittsburgh like 2 days ago?
No, but I love this.
And they wouldn't let him in. How bad of a hang do you have to be for a rural Pittsburgh sandwich stop to be like, oh, we're good,
No,
JD.
man, we're all set.
We
on
are
that,
going to
dude.
vote for you, but we don't want to
Yeah.
hang out.
And it's like a really slow day in here.
Yeah.
We could easily have you. We
saw the video. It's
we saw your
hilarious.
work at the donut shop, and it looked pretty brutal. Oh, nice. How long you been working here? 4 years. Good. How long you been working here? 2 years. It's good.
Really bad crowd work.
And he's like, these people are giving me nothing. This crowd sucks.
Crowd's dead.
No, I mean, I think Walls is gonna. I think he's gonna. I mean, he just seems to be a smarter man,
He should sweep the floor with him.
right?
I think so.
Is it sweep? I think it's mop the floor with him.
Oh, what's sweep the floor?
I think if you like, I think it's like a sweep.
Oh, he should mop the floor with him.
I think he's gonna mop it.
Yeah.
Right?
But he's kind of a nice guy, so it's going to be gentler. It's like a sweep.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like the
Mop
wet
is kinda like,
mopping.
"Tush."
Well, mopping is pretty intense.
Well, because you rinse it out.
pull it down, you slap it on the floor.
Yeah, you're dirty. You're a dirty little
Yeah,
bitch.
clean now. You like that? Yeah, sweep is a little bit nicer. You kind
Yeah,
of
he's a Midwestern
toss him in
guy.
the dustpan, dump him in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. What could JD Vance's position be? He's like, I'm just going to wear so much guy liner.
Yeah.
It's going to look sick as hell.
Let's start calling it eyeliner.
No, I like guy liner.
But guys can wear eyeliner.
I know, but then they look like JD Vance. That's not a great look.
Man, it is. I just want to start taking his speeches and Trump's speeches, and that should just be the podcast. I got a few notes about the Trump coins last week. About a very beautiful man, only kidding.
Only kidding.
And I've been laughing about it for 8 days straight.
No, I see myself. It's pretty gross most of the time.
And
Huge
then
cock, though.
JD's just standing next to him, just smiling that weird smile.
He's just got one of those faces that you just don't enjoy.
No.
Look, he's not necessarily an ugly man, but
No.
he just has a face where you're like, no,
Wouldn't fuck that.
don't like it.
No.
Don't like what you're
I
up
think
to.
Trump is more fuckable than JD.
Jeez.
And that's a tough sell.
I don't know. I've heard tale that Trump's got a real weird dinky.
Yeah, that's been spread.
Like it's like an egg shape.
Oh, is it like a chode?
Yeah, it's literally egg shaped from the research that I've done.
Wow.
And I've done a lot of research.
Yeah.
All you have to do is type in
Stormy Daniels.
President Trump Dinky.
Dinkster.
But yeah, apparently it stinks.
Damn,
And
Dinky Trump.
I don't know. Who would be more fuckable? I mean, it's gotta be JD, right?
Yes.
I mean, Trump, his hair would be going everywhere.
His hair would fall off.
His makeup's all over you. You know he's sweating. You know he's sweating.
The sheets are just orange.
Gross, dude.
Gross.
He's just a stinky, sweaty boy.
Yeah.
So much Adderall coursing through his veins.
Yeah.
I did see something when you mentioned that he's an Adderall head. So he was doing some sort of behavior on camera. And the people were like, this guy is so tweaked out
Yeah.
on Adderall. It's
Methamphetamines.
crazy.
Yeah, I think he's an Adderall head. He likes Hitler.
He does.
Hitler was a big
Hitler
meth
was
guy.
a meth guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All those Nazis were all zooted up on meth.
I know. Makes you think.
Kind of makes it make
What
more
could we
sense.
get done? How many podcasts could we do?
If we were on meth.
Probably about 6 million.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
that was harsh.
Kind of a home run there, Tom.
Yeah, that was easy. Come on.
Oh, my God. What the hell else have we been doing here, Tom?
I don't know. What'd you get into this weekend? I was in Boston, then I was back here. Man, I almost hit a 6-show night.
Okay. In Boston?
I failed. No, back here. I
That's-
failed. I missed the 6th one.
Just got there too late?
Yeah, it was sesh. It was just, I asked to jump on, too, because I was like, I've never done 6 in a
And you're
night.
like, I could get there.
I can do it. And then I got bumped for Aziz Ansari. Thanks, Aziz.
God, yeah, we're all set with your thoughtful stuff, Aziz. We don't need you sitting on the stool pontificating. Is
No,
he
he
still
was-
being Mr. Thoughtful, or is he back to
No,
being
he was
goof?
kind of going, no.
Oh, he's goofing.
Yeah, he was goofballing.
Thank God.
It
Maybe
was
he just
fun
had to
to
get
watch.
that out of his system.
Yeah, I don't think he's pontificate.
He tossed a 30-minute out there that was a little finky, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
care for
No,
it.
not that one.
We don't need
Yeah,
your
but he
finky
didn't.
stuff.
I mean, how rude is it? He knows I'm trying to get to Sesh.
I know. You're like, hey, I'm trying to pull a sixer.
He's like, yeah, I'll do some chicken kebabs if you get a chance.
You're like, is it kebab or kebab?
Because do you know Flight of the Conchords?
He's like, yeah, the Australian guy. She's like, no, common misconception.
I thought that too. Oh my god! Do you want to be like hang out?
He's like, absolutely not.
I
No.
was a big Parks and Rec fan. By the way.
Wait, so how was Aziz doing? He was cooking?
It was good. It was brand new.
Is this a stick to his time guy, or is he?
He was doing. I actually really respect that.
That he did the
few,
15.
A few people have not done that, and I won't name names.
After that'll be on the Patreon.
I will tell you immediately afterwards. And that just stinks because the staff gets all stressed out.
Well, it fucks up their whole flow.
Well, they don't know when the show's gonna end, and then they don't know when do we do last call, and then they don't know, do we have to cut Tom? He's trying to get to Sesh. He's trying to
do 6, guys.
Yeah, it was dumb. I over a bit off.
Bit off more than you could chew.
Yes, I didn't even get the chance to chew it because I left it all at the table.
It was all
because Jelly Roll.
Yeah,
got
Jelly
there.
Roll was eating it. Him and Machine Gun Kelly were nomming it down. Wait, so okay, so he drops in. Does he tell you that he's bumping you, or does somebody else come up and go?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
Man, they didn't even look at me. They don't interact with us.
Oh, right.
Nah.
He just kind of.
I'm being really name droppy this episode. Not one of them made eye contact with me. I mean, they walk in, they stand on the side, and then you kind of look over, and you go, I think it is. And then, I mean, for him, it was, I got lit at 5 minutes. So I'm pooping my pants on stage, thinking I fucked up. This is the second time that's happened.
Oh. Wait,
You
so
usually
you
get
didn't
lit at 13.
Well, you didn't get bumped. You
I didn't
got
get
lit
bumped.
early.
I got moved around. Oh, this is two. I'm thinking of two different situations here.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, then you should have.
One of them I got bumped late. One of them I just got cut early.
Brutes.
And that's one where you go, what did I say?
But I mean, was there anything that you did say?
No,
Yeah,
of
you're
course
like,
not. But you still are like, fuck.
You never like to see the light early.
And you just don't know what to close on because you're in the middle of a set.
Right.
And you're just like, I have to leave.
So when they hit you with the light early like that, is that like it's not like 2 minutes and get off? It's like get the fuck off.
That's kind of what I've been picking up on.
It's get the fuck off.
It's technically 2 minutes, but you see when the light is early, the host immediately goes in the stand next to the stage. They're ready for you to get off.
Okay.
If normally it is a 2 minute light, but I think you could probably do your 2 still, and they wouldn't be mad.
Well, they still want you to dismount.
But they're like, hey, there's a reason we let you have 5.
Jerry Seinfeld's here.
Yeah, exactly.
And he wants you to be done now.
Yeah, he would like to. Yeah,
He wants to talk about how he's in Manhattan, not on Manhattan.
But he was on the island.
He was on the island,
He was also on the train.
but now he's in the city.
Yeah, and you call a cab. You don't.
And you order an Uber.
You take an Uber.
You take an Uber, but you call a cab.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jer.
We've taken down a few of the legends today. I can't believe we took down Jerry and Machine Gun Kelly in one episode.
Damn, and Aziz. Aziz got some hands, too.
Absolutely.
No, we love you, Aziz.
I didn't know you had it like that for Aziz, dude.
The Master of None, those last 2 seasons were really good. We'll edit that out.
I'm going to lose my fucking job.
Those were not great episodes, though.
No, I got
Did you watch those?
Fartsy.
It got, you know what it was? It was artsy fartsy for no reason.
I liked the silent film one.
Well, we had an episode where it was just somebody eating a cheeseburger for 8 minutes. And I'm going, hey, Aziz.
I'm hungry now.
Hey, bud. What is this? This sucks. I love a burger more than most of us, but come on, brother. We don't need to turn this into some sort of epic.
No, but if you gave me a bunch of money to make something, I might in the 3rd season
take a swing.
Take a couple swings.
You're going to, you know what? We're going to do a couple episodes in black and white.
I'm going to prove to everyone that I'm actually an artistic genius. Yeah.
And everybody's going, boy, this is a real stretch.
Man, this is the comedian that we liked. Okay, interesting.
Oh, well, turns out he's not very talented, folks.
Tim, can I get a progress? I meant to do this last week because it's been 2 weeks since the writer's retreat now.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a status update on the new bits?
New bits are what? I think I told you this, that part after the true crime joke.
Which is now?
The phone call to the cops.
Oh, yes.
Because I speak the language too well.
Wait, explain the premise. Give a little peek.
The premise, it's just that normal people don't need the information that they get from true crime.
Because we're taking in true crime at a crazy rate.
Just
now.
too much of it. And what I learned was that if something happened to Lizzie, I would automatically be the main suspect.
Yes. Yeah,
because when something happens to women, 9 times out of 10, it's the husband or the boyfriend.
Yeah.
So with that knowledge in my head, I could never react naturally if something actually happened to her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to show grief. This is a real thought that I had.
Yeah.
It's if I came home and I would be like, oh no, but then I would, your survival instinct would be like, oh fuck, they're going to be looking at my ass.
Yeah.
What's my alibi looking like?
Also, that's such a long, day.
I know. After a full, long day, and now
then you have to, deal with the cops,
dead?
too? Might as well just bury her
I was
and not have to talk to people.
I guess I'm just going to find a trash compactor.
Yeah, because I don't want to get brought in cuffs.
In cuffs? With all those questions?
On these kids? I haven't been a man in, what do you say?
I get all cut up.
Yeah.
I haven't been a man in 30 years.
That's it, yeah.
Feel these hands.
Yeah.
They're so soft, dude. But so that that is the thought of that joke is just that if I never knew that information from true crime, I would be able to react normally,
yeah,
the way that we
way.
should.
Yeah.
Instead of being worried about if I'm going to spend 25
to life
for a crime I did not commit, folks.
Getting fucked by a German on a prison trail.
That would suck on a prison trail.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Prison trail sounds.
It does
dark,
sound
though.
pretty scary, though.
Yeah.
But so the end of that joke, as we were talking about on the retreat, is I want to, because the punchline is I got to hide this body. Pop City.
Popped.
Some are saying.
Always crushes.
And then but it felt like it just wasn't done.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was okay. Yeah. Big Pop in.
Yeah.
So what else, But then Drago, Big Fat Drago, gave it the idea of I couldn't call the cops
because that would be even more damning.
Yeah, I would. I speak the language too well.
Yeah,
I know it wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, she's dead. I'd be like, yeah, we got a mid-30s female down, blunt force trauma to the back of her head. So that's been kind of
primary suspect.
Primary suspect's probably the boyfriend, but he's a pretty chill guy. He would never. So that's been cooking up pretty nice, which has been super fun.
That's a success right there.
And then the proving that I'm a man.
Yeah.
That one's been going well.
Proving that I'm a man.
Well, just what we spoke about earlier about these ladies, I think, they want you to be a sensitive, caring man who listens and has compassion.
Yeah.
But they also want you to
be able to protect them physically.
Be able to be a dude sometimes.
Yeah.
They do want you to fix a sink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
They want you to have a wrench.
I also love doing shit like that.
when it works out, boy, does it really work out.
Man, you know what was great is I was over at the GFs and she got a new mattress delivered.
Big.
And she was like, we can carry it up together because like it got delivered, whatever. And then she was in the shower and I just brought it up by myself up 2 flights of stairs, and I did kind of hurt myself, but
irrelevant,
worth it,
100% worth it.
Because she got out, she goes, "Did you bring this up here by yourself?"
Like, yeah, no big.
Laying on the floor.
Yeah, actually, can you give me that ice pack over there?
Yeah, and then I laid down because I like it down here. Not because I'm pretty sure my back is absolutely fucked.
No, but that's true. It's just the thing. It's like when you open a jar.
Yes, that is it. It's just different examples of opening a jar.
I love it.
Yeah.
When Lizzie hands me a jar, I'm like, all right, fucking here we go, dude. Don't screw this
I
up.
really have to, especially when it's actually just a jar.
Yeah.
You're like, I have to be able. This is baseline.
Have to do this.
Yeah.
But you ever get the one that's like really, really stuck on there, and then you have to pretend like you're mad at it?
Or you're like, God, my hands are, because I had that.
Well, my hands are
I had those chicken skewers earlier.
slick. And she goes, well, let me have it. You go, no, I'm like, I'll get it.
Yeah.
It's just my hands are sweaty for some reason right now. It's so embarrassing. But dude, when that jar does pop, I'm like, there you go, babe.
Yeah.
Anything else you need?
Also, sometimes it's like right away, and I'm like, man, you are weak.
Look at you weak bitch. You'd be so dead without me.
God, I only like you because my girlfriend said she likes you.
But yeah, so they just need you to be a man. So that's the other joke that's been working.
Oh, yeah.
Is that little pop has been working. And then we were talking about how it like could backfire, like her being like the scared to turned on thing.
Oh, yeah.
So now I'm like, I've been kind of
Oh,
fucking around with like, tossing your buddies 80 clams to like kidnap her in the middle of the night and like throw a bag over her head and drive her up to a heavily wooded area, drag her out of the van, pull the bag off her head, and then there I am with a dozen roses. Which is like fun and goofy. If I can get
you have to nail it.
I have to nail that part of it.
Because sometimes you get a laugh. I have a couple things like this where it's like if you really nail a complicated long sentence,
people are
and
like,
then put
nice.
a real bow on it.
Yeah,
it's like a laugh and a kind of an exhale.
It's
like wow, he stuck the landing.
Well, it's exactly what like Carlin would do, where it was like these long like tongue twisters.
Right.
And were they funny? I don't know.
But it was impressive.
Yeah. And people were just like, you know what? You do have to hand it to them.
And boy, does the laugh go out the window if you fuck up one word or one like rhythm
or one, like the little pause of it where you're like, no, and the bag,
it's gone.
And then they're like, yeah, you didn't prepare.
Yeah,
you didn't prepare for this.
You get it. Yeah.
So that's when I do have to like be in the shower a lot with it, but it's kind of similar with the phone call too.
Yeah.
Where like,
yes,
I do have to nail all of the phrasing in the right way to get the laugh of it.
Yeah.
But it is fun.
And now we're talking inside bits because you can't do the whole phone call bit now.
Inside bits.
This is inside bits with Tim and Tom. Inside bits.
What you got cooking over there?
I fixed the dad scam joke now. Now it's just it's straight up a street joke now, but it's very fun.
Love.
It's just that my dad thinks everything's a scam. Like I saw a 2-for-1 burger night at this restaurant back home, and he was like, "It's a scam to get you to buy burgers."
Yeah.
And it's like, no, the line that's hitting that's fun that I don't know, it might have been you or Drago. I can't remember who it was. Big Burger, was that you?
It sounds like
me.
Like
Big Burger's not behind this. It's not a scam. It's a deal.
Yeah.
Like if someone brings you one hamburger, and then they bring you and you pay for that, and then they bring you another hamburger, that's a deal.
Right.
And then how we had it at the retreat was. That's like if you... Actually, I'm not going to say how we had it at the retreat because it's so uncomfortable for my family listening. But now it's...
now I'm remembering what we had on the retreat.
And that wasn't working. People didn't like an example of being the waiter having sex with my mom. Sorry, Mom.
There is a thing like you're not that kind of
not
like
that guy.
Comedian.
Yeah.
You know?
So now it's... a scam would be they bring you one burger and then they go, here's one burger. And here is my dick in a bun. And that's getting a laugh. And then it's like, and even then, that's a deal too, because you get a good meal and a burger.
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of the old switcheroo.
Yeah, the little switch. And it's like, sometimes it feels good to just write a joke like that where you're like, I solved the puzzle.
It's like, that is a complete piece.
That was it. That was the right end. And it makes me laugh, and that's fun.
And if you're up there...
Because viewing a dick in a bun as a meal is funny.
Not a bad time.
Yeah.
The little hot dog, a little hamburger.
Yeah.
And it's fun, like, if you're saying it and you're not taking yourself too seriously on that
it's
joke, and they're just like, you
Well, yeah, the
rascal.
joke isn't like, it's not going to change anyone's mind on anything.
But we're having a good time.
Yeah, it's not, some big, God, why do boomers think everything's a scam? It's more like, my dad thinks things are scams.
You know what?
Yeah.
Most things are a scam, though.
Dude.
You ever buy a product and it actually works, and you're like, no way.
Yeah. I buy so much shit that doesn't work, though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, of course it's not going to do what they advertised it to do.
I know.
Because it's a scam.
Yeah.
Maybe Dr. Nick's onto something, dude.
God dang. Maybe.
Shout out to DN.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I've bought that I've been happy with. I don't know. Camera.
No, but like that kind of stuff is good. Camera. But like obviously that's gonna work because then there's like a lawsuit involved. But I'm like talking about like if you get like a cream.
Oh sure, yeah.
And
we
you
still
go,
look like shit.
Well, no way this cream's gonna do what they actually said it's gonna do. But let me toss it on. Oh wait, it didn't work. Great.
Yeah.
Scam.
But
But
it's
a camera.
just a scam to get you buy cream
from Big Cream. Okay, so that one's cooking. What else is cooking from the dang retreat? I can't tell you how many people have come up to me and been like, "How was the?"
I know.
Have you been like getting like a little heat?
Well, I told you the fucking shirtless thing that I got.
Oh, right.
Sent my brain in a spiral. I told Andy that story. I was like, "You really fucked with me," and he was like, "Yeah, you did. You did not think that was a funny riff." And I was like, "Yeah, dude. I thought that you conspired with a homeless lady."
Yeah, I thought the Matrix was broken.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was out there to get me. I've been spending too much time with my friend Tim.
No, what's the other thing the Moses joke. Man, my stuff is really kind of all over the place. It doesn't fit anywhere. But that joke about how the 10th commandment is thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's wife.
Oh, right.
Someone was definitely banging Moses' wife.
Sure.
That's working. The whole, Oh, the line that's killing.
What?
Is him going down the mountain and being like, "Hey, Ezekiel, you have to stop." And like, "Sarah, get back in the house. He can't covet you anymore. I do all this stuff." And then his wife is like, "Did he really tell you that?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have it all here on this tablet." Oh, another one just came in. Oh, 11th commandment, thou shalt give dome on the reg. That's a Tim Smith original right there.
That one's cooking?
That one is hitting really hard when it hits.
Yes.
It has missed in a big way a couple times.
Sure.
And then I look out and I'm like, a lot of foreign people in this audience.
Yeah.
We're like, dome on the reg might just not be
they have
computing.
no clue.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't know what that like slang is, Americans might miss that one.
Yeah.
That's like a younger crowd.
Right.
Kind of like,
in a couple younger crowds, that has like gotten applause.
Dome on the reg is just fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's just a goofy thing to say.
Also, the line that wasn't hitting that I found a better way to say is fun, where I'm like, because the other ones are all pretty vague. It's like, don't steal and you have the right to bear arms and all this. That one is hitting. The right to bear arms now. I'm sneaking that. I go, don't steal, don't lie. You have the right to bear arms. That's hitting. I used to say it. I don't know. We wrote it differently, but that one's fixed now. I got a whole Moses bit now.
I think sneaking it in that way, where it's not so much of like a telegraph joke.
Yeah.
I think just sneaking it in under the radar.
It's more
is
fun.
The better.
Because also
way to
when
do
it
that.
doesn't hit, it's like, I don't care. I just snuck it in.
Yeah, like I was just dicking around.
I didn't even give a shit. I
guys
only
thought I
liked
was
it because my
serious?
girlfriend liked it.
She's way richer than me and opens way more jars. She's so strong. Blew my back out carrying up a Casper mattress.
Those things are thick, dude.
Yeah, they thicky as hell.
Yeah.
Was it one of the ones? Is it like
it's wrapped up? It's like rolled up.
Those are fun when you undo it and it like becomes a thing.
Yeah, I love it.
Pretty fun.
Really love it.
What'd you do with the other mattress?
I
dragged it
brought
back
down
out?
there.
Damn.
Put it in a bag.
In the big bag and
then
dragged it out.
And then dragged it out to the sidewalk. I also built the new bed frame. That was cool.
Okay, so you're kind of cooking here.
I'm just a man, dude.
I may have underestimated you.
I mean, these bed frames, you build the whole thing with one Allen wrench.
You know, it's the thing that comes with it.
Yes.
Yeah. And it just, and you're like, I'm such a man right now.
Like, that thing's pretty sharp. Kind of dug into my palm.
That's like when I drag back our big load of laundry.
Yeah.
And it just slaps down. I expect her to be like, ooh, nice. But then I'm like,
it's like 12 shirts.
it's like I'm literally bringing laundry back from the laundromat. I don't think she's too impressed with what I got going on here.
You take your shirt off halfway. Like,
She's like, I'd pop that back on, bud. not looking
You
great.
broke a sweat from that? It's 3 blocks, Tim.
It's 1 block. It's even worse than that. How are we
God.
looking on TI?
I think we're over the hour.
What?
Yeah, I think we can wrap this thing. I hope you guys enjoy the update from the writers' retreat. I felt we didn't talk about it at all after we did it.
Is that true?
Well, we didn't talk about the joke status.
Oh,
right.
right.
Maybe I just had to prove to myself that it was worth doing.
But man, everybody I've been talking, they're like, "Oh, you and the boys went to the woods." I've been getting like heat about it.
Oh, like negative?
Well, they're like, I don't know what it is. Some people have been like, "Oh, I would love to do something like that." And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
nice.
mostly what I've gotten.
You'll never be invited. But
Yeah, I bet you would.
yeah,
Maybe that's why they're giving you heat for it. Because they tried to lead with genuine conversation. And you said,
Yeah, maybe make some friends first.
but you would.
Just a dick for no reason.
What'd you say your name was?
I'm like, yeah, I don't know why everybody's being mean to me again.
You'll never make it to the woods. God.
But then some
Place
people have
sucks.
been like, somebody was really. We'll talk about that after the pod. Never mind.
Okay.
I was about to say some things that I shouldn't be saying into a microphone.
All right. Well,
But anyway,
well, let's plug some shit and get out of here. This comes out tomorrow. I will have been in Zany's yesterday. Zany's Chicago.
so go
And
there.
then go there and say, "Dang, I missed it." And then I'll be in Omaha this weekend with Kay Cook.
Omaha.
And then
Somewhere
Omaha.
in
Damn, I'm
Middle
excited to listen to that
America.
song there.
You need to just go through a big Counting Crows.
I love the Counting Crows.
They're the best. They're so good.
God, hell yeah. And then main thing, New York. If you're in New York, tickets just went on sale. November 13th, New York Comedy Festival, Sesh Big Room. Need to sell it out. It'll be a fun one. Bunch of people on it. Might fuck around. Might do something new. I don't know.
Have a good time for once in your life, folks.
Finally.
You're allowed to do that.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in, wish me luck. Tonight I'll be doing this comes out Thursday. I'll be doing the big corporate gig in,
Oh, yeah.
in Greenwich, Connecticut
Come on
tonight.
out.
Come on out to these people's backyard. It's in a gated community that you will be shot on
Jesus.
sight if you try to jump over.
God.
And then I'll be in
That's real
Bentonville,
money.
Arkansas all weekend for
Yes.
the Big Diamond Comedy Festival. Gonna have a bit of a crew out there, Tom. It's gonna be a fun time.
I am a little jealous.
It's gonna be decent,
Yeah.
is what some people are saying.
Have the time of your dang life.
But yeah, if you're in Arkansas, come on out and support the boys.
Send us your zeros of the week, please. And
Your zeros,
just
your
tell-
heroes.
Hug a friend.
Hug a friend. Tell everybody in your life that you love them.
Be
even
a
if
man,
you don't.
but only when it's appropriate.
Get a callus on your hands, folks. That's the goal for next week. We need callus on our hands.
I have some from playing the guitar.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the ukulele.
All right, we're gonna end it there.
Bye.
He married my sister, now we're living together. We're roommates